upon a time, in a town, there was a woodcarver named Geppetto. He made puppets of a piece of wood and named his favorite puppet Pinocchio. I would love to be the father of a real boy like Pinocchio, he wished. That night, the blue fairy who learned to that Geppetto was a good man. It caused Pinocchio a magic spell. The next day, Geppetto woke up and was overjoyed to discover that Pinocchio could walk, sit, and talk like a real boy. Geppetto went to send Pinocchio to school. He sold his only code for a spelling book. "Now you can go to school like a real boy," said Geppetto as we say goodbye to Pinocchio. On the way to school, Pinocchio stopped to like a puppet show in a park near his school. "Would you like to join my puppet show?" asked the evil puppeteer. Pinocchio happily agreed. He was looking inside the caravan of the evil puppeteer. He went to be safe with Geppetto. The blue fairy suddenly appeared. She had listened to Pinocchio's wish and released him. Pinocchio is happy to be free. "I am going straight to school," he said. But he met an evil young man who told him all about a wonderful place called Fun Island. Pinocchio completely forgot about school and gave the woman his spelling book in exchange for a ticket to the island of Fun. "Where are you going, Pinocchio?" asked the fairy. "I am on my way to school," Pinocchio lied. Pinocchio's nose grew very, very long. He wished he hadn't told a lie. The fairy called a beard too big and his long nose because Pinocchio was very sorry. Pinocchio promised never to be naughty again and went straight to school. At the school, Pinocchio told his friend all about the Fun Island. His friends went to go with him. Pinocchio and his crew hastily boarded a bus headed for a Fun Island. On the island, they did not know that small children were turned into donkeys and used for very hard work. Pinocchio cried and wished he hadn't come to the island. He also wished he didn't look like a dumb donkey. The blue fairy had heard his wish, and with a moment of her magic, when her donkey ears and tails disappeared, sat Pinocchio on the edge of the street, looking sadly at the road. He wondered if he would ever see Geppetto again. Suddenly he saw Geppetto far down the road, who had been looking for him, when suddenly some dogs stared at taking him at all took. He was afraid. He became brave and went to Geppetto's aid, but managed to scare the dogs and returns at the right time. The blue fairy, as a reward for his bravery, had turned Pinocchio into a real boy. "Finally, my wish has come true," Geppetto shouted. Alternative ending. Geppetto had been looking for Pinocchio, but he could find him, which is why he was very sad. So 5 months passed without finding him. Pinocchio, who managed to escape, went to Geppetto, who received him with joy and then he forgave him. Pinocchio could never regain Geppetto, through which hurt him a lot. End.
I chose this history because the message it leaves is really very important. Link can be very damaged because at some point the people around us no longer believe us and lost trust in us, and despite the fact that in the original history they would live happily ever after. In real life it is not like that. Trust is something very fragile, and once you lose it, it will be very difficult to recover. In fact, almost impossible. It is better to be honest with others and especially with ourselves because living in a lie is too bad. It is not make us realize the bad things we are doing. That is why it is better to realize our mistakes in a time and apologize for it. Demonstrate this to the alternate ending where Pinocchio lost trust in Geppetto and felt sad because even though he forgave him, he didn't give him the same trust again.